I mentioned it a few times in this video, but thank you guys over at Real Dudes Inc. so much for sponsoring this video and enabling me to be able to purchase these glasses. They paid for 100% of the glasses for this video, and even though that this video's ending might not be what most were expecting, as it was hyped up a lot in that recent Sparkles upload, I'm here to give you guys the truth, the facts, and whether or not this is even worth doing, and I think the conclusion will be kind of all around agreed upon towards the end of the video. But again, we wouldn't get to this conclusion if RDI didn't sponsor it by purchasing these glasses for the channel. So again, use code TabzWare on checkout, save yourself some money. Let's hop right into it.
So it's a little unfortunate that Sparkles just uploaded his video on XR glasses cheating, but I am going to say as we hop into this, I did go for a different approach. So he used the Inmo 2s, which is basically using wave shield type technology or binocular type technology where the screen is built into the glass itself in a layer. I actually do have those on the way, but these ones are the Ray Neos. These are going to give you more options than just the wireless. Also way better response. We're looking at 120 hertz refresh rate on these. These are micro OLED, ultra lightweight, 120 hertz as stated, and we get the large screen experience. So you're going to be able to do a lot more with these. So I figured I would open these bad boys up. We can take a look at them. And again, shout out to RDI for sponsoring this video.
Drive loaded up, lost, double and coated, what? Zip up all your joints, come.
So we have the box here with the Ray Neo Air 2s. Again, this is not going to be a full wireless version. If you're looking for a full wireless version, look for the Ray Neo XR 2s. I do have them actually on back order. As soon as they're off Indiegogo, I'll be picking those up. But right now I couldn't use those. Those are basically these, but they're actually true wireless. Set that to the side and we're greeted with the glasses right here. Pull these bad boys out, and of course this is a protective film, and there you go, you have the glasses. But there is your inverse lenses, and these are again micro OLED. When you're looking through these, they are going to look just like normal glasses. When you look through them, it might not show up too well on camera, but this is them. Once that foams up, you're going to get two boxes. You're going to get a smaller box that's going to be lens accessories, especially if you wear glasses, and another one that's going to be your wires, cables, etc. So we've got the cable here that you're going to use to attach to any device. It could be a phone like an iPhone 15 Pro Max, a computer, a laptop, a tablet, a gaming device such as a Legion Go. In regards to how to use it, looks like it got damaged in shipping, but hey, what can you expect when you order things online? Close that up, that can go back in the box. And of course in this one here, if you open this up, this is going to be all your customization for your glasses. So you have a cleaning cloth, a carrying case. I wish it was harder considering that these glasses are over $600. We pull these out right here, and this is where you can change any kind of comfort levels to your glasses. So you'll see here, you would bring these little glass pieces to an optometrist and you could get your eyes set up. You can also bring these to insert them. And basically, if you have any problems with vision, for example, I need glasses. I just don't personally wear them because glasses tend to give me headaches. You could use that. And again, if you like this video, make sure you drop a like on it. Let's try to go for 500 likes for this video. My name's Tabz, and let's jump right in. So to better explain these glasses, the ones that you would have seen in Sparkle's video are different. These are a wired pair, but they offer a much higher refresh rate at 120 hertz. They are micro OLED. They're 1080p. Each eye is getting a 1080p micro OLED display up to 600 nits. And again, what that means is in his video, the lenses are built in. These are a separate pair of lenses, aka not binocular lenses or wave shield / wave guard. I forget what they call it. The newer version of these does support full wireless because these do have to be plugged in via USB-C like so. It does come with a cable where you just pop it and then there you go. So the way you're going to be using these, you're going to put them on your face and imagine putting your finger out in front of you, going towards it. You'll notice that the background gets really blurred. You can't focus on it. You're focusing on your finger. Now, imagine you're wearing these, looking at your monitor. It's going to be the same thing. Your eyes are either going to focus on what's close, being the glass screen on the glasses, or they're going to focus into the distance and you're going to focus on your monitor. So what you can do with these is exactly like Sparkles did. You can grab your cell phone as such. You can plug these in with USB-C on the iPhone 15 and above, and then you're going to put these on. So what you're going to notice when I put these closer to the display, my iPhone fell asleep. There you go. So as you can see my YouTube through that. And again, it's 120 hertz. So you'll notice it goes very, very quick. We can play a video, put that sideways, and you get the full view. It's kind of hard to show the example, but you get the idea, right? You can click on your phone, continue through it. And you can change the brightness and the volume. So if I do this, you can see the brightness lowers. You can kind of see me through the lens. And if I raise it all the way up to 600 nits, it's going to blow this camera out, but you can see it gets really bright. And don't get me wrong, they look absolutely ridiculous. What's even more ridiculous about this is the fact that I'm literally talking to you guys right here. I can see you still because my eyes are focusing further than closer. And I'm literally watching what is on the phone screen. I'm looking at myself. It's a bit weird. So what I'm going to do, for example, is just open up X, which might not be a good idea. Let's actually just open up normal YouTube and go to the homepage. Here's an example of what you're going to see. So you can see it being displayed on my eyes. You can see me scrolling. So what you're going to do if you want to use this to cheat is simply open up a web radar on your phone. Let's see actually how close I can get to where you guys can you guys see it? You definitely can see the radar. Okay, so that's essentially what they're going to look like. I'm going to unplug these now just because they do absolutely look ridiculous. This is not something I'd wear in public, but so that's how it's going to work if you're wanting to do radar like he showed. Now, if you want to do DMA and just use these on your own with the DMA PC, what you're going to do is simple. You're going to plug the USB provided into your graphics card if it has a USB-C output. Some do, some don't. I think the 30 series had it, the 20 series had it. I'm not sure about the 40 series. If you don't have that, you're simply going to get a HDMI or DisplayPort output to USB-C and plug that in. All you're going to simply do then is just open up your radar and your DMA cheat and use the glasses as a monitor, because that's what these show up as. These show up as a monitor. In each eye, like I said, you're getting 1080p display, and obviously it comes together to make one cohesive image. Now I'm gonna say this is impractical. It's not very useful. Well, it's useful, but at the same time, if you have a secondary monitor or you just want a cheap monitor, you can get like a 22-inch Samsung monitor off Amazon for $75. That's going to do the same thing. Obviously, you're going to have to look over. It's not going to be the same as focusing your eyes close distance to see the radar and then focusing past that to see the game, but they do work. You can use them for that aspect. Obviously, the radar from your phone, which is really dope, is going to be a good selling point. These glasses are more honestly for frequent flyers, people that have to commute pretty far on trains every day, or generally just work far and want to be able to have the privacy of scrolling the internet, pretty much just get like a privacy monitor. That's all they're really good for. Watching movies on them is pretty cool. It is kind of like having a 200-inch display, but not really in a sense, because if you move the glasses at all, the display gets messed up. They haven't caused me any issues with eye strain or anything like that. I played on my Legion Go for about 2 hours with them. I use them for radar. The only issue with me making this video is obviously I can show you like I have how they work. I don't see anyone spending the money on them. These glasses cost me on sale for I think $100 off, 558 bucks Canadian, so about $500 US, not on sale, for basically just a face-worn monitor that is connected to a cable. Now, would the wireless version of these be pretty good when it comes to cheating? Sure. If you're a streamer, it's not going to be hard to tell that you're wearing something like this because, again, no matter what, they're going to be thick. The frames, especially on the Pro model of these, are going to be even thicker than this. And by the way, it's honestly pretty thick. It's pretty long. They don't look like normal glasses. They're thick boys. You're not going to get away with streaming with these, but the idea behind them is really cool. And I could definitely see as technology advances, stuff like this is going to get more and more like similar to normal glasses looking. It's not going to be as thick. It's definitely not going to be as bulky. They're not heavy by any means. I think they're about 79 grams. But in general, you're still going to get that heat all around. I think it was cool to make a video on, and I think it was cool to dabble into, but they're definitely having some limitations. There's not a whole lot to really do with it. You could do sound ESP and have the sound come through the little headphones that are built into this, or the little speakers. But at the same time, it's like, at that point, just use radar. The only time you're using beeping and stuff like that is if you want to look legit on a stream, maybe. But again, not many of these glasses exist, and their overall use case and how good they are is just not going to be useful, because people are going to immediately know, hey, those are the Air Neo 2s, or the X-Real Air 2s, the fucking, there's so many, the X-Real Air Pros, the Ray Neo XR2s, like there's literally only a handful of these. Legion, the company that made the Legion Go, Lenovo, also has a pair, but they're 60 hertz. All around, I thank RDI once again for sponsoring this video, because if I had spent my own money on these, I'd be thoroughly unimpressed. And personally, I might be sending them back to Amazon because I do not have a use case for them. And if we're being completely honest, the niche of using something like a product like this is kind of pointless, especially when you consider I am very open about cheating. I ain't trying to hide anything. So it was cool to look at and it was cool to use. But overall, it's hard for me to give you an idea of what these look like in game. That's how it's going to look. Again, it's a camera. It's not going to be as bad. You guys can see me waving. It's not going to be as easy to show, but if this camera was your face, this screen that it does make and like the size it does make when you wear them, like that is like, if I were to put my hands to it in real life, it's about that big, right? But when you consider that I'm this close to my face, it really does feel crazy. 1080p per eye. The more I look at it, you get blurring on the left and the right. That's obvious. Like you're not gonna be able to get everyone's eye perfectly. The center and mid frame of this is perfect in terms of quality. I would never be able to tell that these were 1080p. But again, I have no use for them. I think they were very cool to look at. I don't really see a use case where these are going to be useful for any streamer or any content creator that's trying to hide the fact they're cheating. Because again, like I said, there's just way too little amount of glasses out there for what these do. And you'd be easily called out by anybody that watches my video on this, Sparkle's video on this. It doesn't matter. If you guys have personally seen a streamer wear smart glasses while streaming, let me know with a comment down below, because I'd love to see that. But I'm legit packing these up after spending the last probably 10 hours using these, getting used to them. And I can honestly say that they're cool, but like another monitor will do the exact same. Like the main premise that I've been trying to get to this entire video, you use them to be inconspicuous and to cheat. You're not inconspicuous when a handful of these exists and anyone can call you out. Either way, my name's Tabz. Thank you again, once again, RDI, for sponsoring this video and purchasing these glasses. As you guys know, I was not paid for the video. I was paid literally just for these. So RDI bought these. Make sure to check them out in the link in the description. We got to try them out, and I'm just going to let you know now, these are not it. I would have loved for them to be it, but they are going to be returned. And in that case, I guess I was paid for this video, but sadly, we're just not there yet, boys. If I find any new kind of tech, we'll definitely check it out. Maybe we'll try glasses that are a little bit more unknown, that I can get a proper camera set up more with a dual lens. So maybe we get a POV style perspective on these. But yeah, I would have loved for these to work, but nope. They're going right back to Amazon. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Tabz, and I will see you on the next one. Later, bros. Peace.